And thank you very much for both finding your way down a long, long path with many deviations that you managed, obviously. There may be people wandering around, you know, who've fallen off into gardens in Oxford. My name is Jean Seaton, and like the other things I do, I'm the director of the Orwell Prize, who's started this event, who's organised this event tonight. The Orwell Prize gives awards both for journalism, books and blogging, for those books and blogging that most meet George Orwell's ambition to make political writing into an art. But we also do much more, or very much less money, than most other literary prizes. We try and, in Orwell's name, I suppose, stir up argument, see if we can find where orthodoxies are lurking. And we are very, very pleased to see you all here tonight and have a very interesting topic ahead of us. Orwell, I think, was very good at sniffing out orthodoxies. And the trouble with orthodoxies is that you don't really know that you hate a conventional way of thought. I mean, if there was a sort of a prize, you just actually often fall into herds. And it seems to me that freedom of speech is a very interesting area in which it's easy to talk about it, but you only know when you're kind of near it, when it hurts. It's the hurting bit, the uncomfortable bit, the disturbing bit that makes you know that you're actually on territory. Anyway, we are here because we are going to bring a whole week of events, some of which might help some of you do some revision, they certainly did last year, to the Oxford Literary Festival. Including ones on Burma, and What's the BBC For, with David Mitchell in the spring. And so we thought we'd see if some younger people who mostly go to the Oxford Literary Festival are interested in some arguments. Tonight we are extremely grateful to our panel. We were going to discuss, as it were, what can't you say in the 21st century. It seems to me something that is always moving. We've got in that sort of angle. We've got Douglas Murray, who's the director of the Centre for Social Cohesion and who wrote a book, Neoconservatism While We Need It, and who in a sense has been prepared to provoke all sorts of arguments. And that's what he likes. He likes to go out with provoke arguments, and we're very grateful and lucky, I think, to get him here tonight. We've got Mehdi Hasan, who is now the New Statesman's senior political editor, but he was the youngest, so you're on the record to smile, the youngest news and current affairs editor at Channel 4. And he's been part of the New Statesman, as it were, changing its views of things, changing all sorts of attitudes towards things. He's very much part of another reinvention of the New Statesman. And he's got to leave at 7 because he's got Phil from Bill Mornay's. So Melanie Phillips is his next course. And Timothy Garton Ash, you may actually need no introduction to. You may have read lots of him already in all sorts of places. Is one of those. Do come in. I feel like a lecturer, which of course I am. There's room at the front. He is one of those people who occupies. He's actually an Orwell Prize winner for some wonderful journalism, but he occupies that strange position between being a journalist and being an academic. His most recent book is The Facts Are Subversive. Like me, he believes, unlike probably a lot of you, that there are things called objective facts. This is a very, very, very dangerous thing to play with these days. And people do you all over the head with French theorists till you blue in the face. But and Timothy has, written a whole range of things that I'm sure you've read that have raised all sorts of issues about history and journalism. And the question is, what can't you speak about in the 21st century? We're going to have five-ish minutes from each of our panel, and then we'll open it up to you. We'll go on to about 7:15. Thank you very much for coming. And I'm going to go with Douglas and then Timothy. So
can I remain seated?
You can. I only stood up because I'm sort of bossy.
Okay. Good.